It is Sunday afternoon with another AP and Coaches Poll Top 25 on the streets and more illogical rankings of the teams. This is unbelievable. If you really look at the logic of the performance and the track record, I will come back with my top 25. Not that there can't be arguments and discussions concerning my top 25. I get it. Not everything is objective, but the results on the field are objective. Let's start there. And then the interpreted performance on the field, meaning if a team A beats team B 31-28, that can be interpreted one way. If they win 50-0, they should be given more credit or weight to that performance. Likewise with the losses as well. All right, inconsistencies in the top 25 this week. We've got Ohio State at number 6, Oklahoma at number 9. Oklahoma went out and defeated another quality team in Texas on Saturday. Ohio State sits 3 spots above Oklahoma despite the Sooners' head-to-head win in Columbus 31-16, a game in which they dominated the second half. Both teams have the same 6-1 record. Likewise, USC Washington State. Cougars, yes, they looked awful on Saturday, but it's one loss for Washington State against Cal. USC lost at Washington State. Both teams are 6-1, and USC is ranked 4 spots ahead of Washington State, 11 versus 15. The rankings are similar. Coaches poll to AP Top 25, so I'm not going to weed through both polls, but we have similar issues in both polls. Auburn's at 21, LSU at 24. They just played on Saturday. They both have 5-2 records, and LSU defeated Auburn head-to-head. All right, South Florida, Central Florida. They will meet at the end of the regular season and decide this partially. But right now, we've got South Florida at number 13. We've got Central Florida at number 20. Look at South Florida's schedule. It's abysmal, awful. They have not played anyone. Yes, they're undefeated. Both teams are undefeated. Central Florida has blown out Maryland and Memphis, who is now placed at number 25 in the AP poll. Blew them out 40-13. They have 2 quality wins. South Florida has nothing. But the Bulls are 7 spots higher in the rankings. Michigan State, this one curious. Michigan State is number 18, Michigan 19. That makes sense. They have the same record, and Michigan State won. But that wasn't good enough last week. Just after Michigan State defeated Michigan, the Wolverines were still ranked ahead of Sparty. And now Michigan just defeated Indiana, who's probably better than Minnesota. They were like victories if you saw Michigan defeat Indiana versus Michigan State's win over Minnesota. I watched the majority of both games, and somehow Michigan State has leapfrogged Michigan, with Michigan dropping 2 or 3 spots and Michigan State being raised 3 spots. Mystery ranking there. And Washington at number 12 is abysmal. This goes back to preseason perception and the thought process of the voters. I don't rank these teams based on what I think. For example, I think Ohio State's one of the 3 or 4 best teams in the country. I have them ranked at number 10. Little preview there. They will prove it if they're good enough when they play Penn State, Michigan, etc. They haven't proven it yet. The best team they've played is probably Nebraska, who's 3-4. So I'm basing it on the track records and the resume. Washington has not beaten anyone. Their schedule is atrocious, and they just lost to Arizona State, who was 2-3. They lost to Arizona State, who's given up record-setting point totals over the past 2 seasons. And Washington looked awful in that game. They were trounced. I know the score was only 13-7, but if you watch the game, they were completely anemic. And they're number 12 still, and they haven't beaten anyone. They plummeted in my poll and weren't even ranked that high to begin with because they had not beaten anyone. All right, Mark Rogers TV. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Listen to the long-form conversations on audio that I have with the best bloggers and broadcasters in college football on Stitcher, Podbean, and iTunes. And we'll be back with our top 25. And always, we love to hear from you. We love the comments and try to get to as many as possible, and even like the conversations that you guys start up with one another. It's all about the discussion and the debate right here on Mark Rogers TV.